It's getting that time of year. Got the transcool out, but the lead was in a bit of a mess, and I hate kind of like messy leads like this. So I'm just going to just tidy it up a little bit. I hate having like wires like this all over the place. Let's just tidy that up, and I've got a nice little one of them little kind of like metally sort of things. I'm just going to throw that back around this cable just to keep it all in order. And then I'm going to turn it on because it's getting a bit warm in the old motorhome. I took it last weekend, to be fair, but just to get the air moving. And I'll tell you what I was actually using was the Trumer with the vent thing, just getting the air moving a little bit. So it all kind of helps. Alright, let's just put on my little power. Get the little power block on and plug that in there like so, and then we can get the transcool plugged in. Lovely. Get the air moving. I'm just going to wind it down like that just to get it blowing in my face. Lovely. I think actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to throw this up the back of the motorhome, because with my mic being so close to it, it's probably going to pick up that noise all the time. Yeah, that's better. Just keep it back there. That's how we normally have it, to be honest, but normally the other way round. And then both of the vents facing us at the moment will be the other way, and we sort of haven't like directed at our face then. So perfect position for it. That's the normal position when it gets a bit hot in the night. Get the old air moving around. So then the other thing I was actually going to stick on it was it needs one of these 180 degrees south new sticker. So I'm going to I've got them there. That was my other job actually. But anyway, in the meantime, back to business. Okay, I'm going to throw up. I literally saw this morning. Caroline, I mentioned it to Caroline tonight, and she said I think it was maybe a couple of days ago. She saw it a couple of days ago. The guys in right. Anyway, I'll put the little description up on the screen. So as it reads, a morning looking for advice. Our motorhome had a tyre literally explode on a French motorway, causing considerable damage. So damage to bodywork, electrics and heating ducts, as well as our brand new fridge. We are on our way back to the UK. We have left the motorhome in France. We're hoping the insurance company will oh my god, repatriate Jof, our motorhome, to the UK. We live in Leeds, but has anyone had a similar experience, and which repair company did you use? Any info would be helpful. Okay, so I actually saved the picture of the tyre damage. There's two. There's one showing, the second one is showing obviously the fridge vent missing. Yeah, it looks a bit nasty. And the other one, the first one, it's taken the wheel arch off. But I was sort of like zooming in on the wheel and the tyre. And I'm not going to lie, I don't know what you think, but that tyre to me looks a little bit suspect. Looks a little bit old. It looks a little bit like it's in a bit of a vulnerable state. The rim, I sort of zoomed the picture as well. The rim looks very, very rusty down the bottom there, in a couple of different places. So I didn't like the look of that tyre at all. So I just wanted to again bring it to people's attention, the fact that you just got to be so careful with tyres. Literally, it's not worth you know, trying to save a tyre for another trip. If it looks any doubt, when you've got your motorhome loaded up with all your stuff and you're hovering, whether 3.5 ton, over 3.5 ton, if you're hovering around that weight, there's a lot of weight being carried on them tyres. And don't forget, with the temperatures like they are at the moment, we've just been the temperature inside the motorhome, and let alone with the sun beating on the sidewalls, and this is what happens. The sidewall just deteriorates so dramatically, and the next thing, you get all sorts of problems. We're kind of like always ready for that problem, you know me, carrying the spare wheel, everything like that we can kind of deal with that problem. But the other thing is the immense cost that this is going to cost. You know, saying about like damage to the new fridge, well, you know, straight away, you know, it's pretty expensive, to say the least. And then you're you know, all that kind of like aggravation, I'd be really kicking myself if I sort of got into that situation. It can happen to anybody. I'm not gonna, you know, but yeah, so just I'm actually been looking around my tyres again tonight, so always looking, observing, and the condition and stuff. So yeah, just wanted to bring that one to your attention, by the way, again. So that's okay, that's all done and dusted. That is it. Right, so I've got my trusty Bose speaker to charge up as well. I want to get that one charged up. We're going to throw that in there, and that little block is on, so I'm just going to throw that in there, get that charging. Perfect. Yeah, we've actually, did I tell you, we've actually got a wedding on the weekend. So that's the reason I wanted to get the Bose charged up, because you never know, with that sort of little lull time in the afternoon where you need a bit of music. Yes, look at this. Lovely. Lovely. Oh, listen to that. Oh, wow. Beautiful. I'm getting to that summer vibe. The summer vibe. The summer vibe, man. Boop, 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 boop. How good does that sound? Do I need to get my mic a little bit closer? Beautiful. Great bit of background music. Oh, this is definitely my happy place. We'll whack that up as well. Get the air moving. We've got any beers in the fridge? Wait. Right, well, Jof, you're supposed to be charging it. Right, well, I'm going to turn that off and let it charge up. So yeah, Caroline said to me, oh, can you just put my two little, she's got a couple of little small power banks that Beefeater London, and another little power bank that she said, can you just smack them up the back so I don't forget them. So I'll just plonk them on the bed, and then she's given the old Cadillac a good birthday as well, because I was using it last weekend, and I don't sort of get it super squeaky clean. Yeah, we got a nice dishcloth there as well. The pliers, the Cadillac pliers, they go back in the drawer like so, like that. Lovely. That's done and dusted. So my Cadillac in a minute is going back in the floor. I keep it in the floor in the locker down there. So the other thing I wanted to do was make sure my power stations are both charged up as well. So then we've got so I've got my Power Oak bag that I sort of keep all my power station stuff in this bag, so it keeps it all, and it normally goes under there, under the seat. So we always got it inside. It's always handy. It's out of the way, tucked away, but just want to get these charging up. So I'm going to throw the plug into that block up there, our multi, and then I'm going to throw that in there. Oh, he's actually on 93, that one, so that's not bad. But I'm going to get them both tops right up while I'm thinking about it. So this is the total cool one. See what power that's on. He's on about 50, so not bad, but I'm going to get that topped up as well. Get that plugged in. Get plug up there, and then we are going to plug that one in the back of there, like so, and away she goes, powering up. Beautiful. And then I've just got one to go, and then we're going to put that one in there, and this one in there like that. Lovely. And I'll leave that there, all charging up. I keep all my little charging wires and stuff like that in this little SIG box, little aluminium box. I've had it for absolutely years. We used to carry it on the motorbike. We used to carry little chocolate bars and stuff like that, little snacks, bags of peanuts in it. So I've got some great memories of that box. So, and there's another cardboard box as well underneath with another lead in. But that normally sits in this little power up bag as well, and yeah, keep it all in there. Lovely, really nice and tidy, all padded. Loads of little compartments on that bag as well. What have I actually got in there? Oh, another little power oak bag. I'll tell you what. So yeah, all sorts of stuff. But how often do I get that out? I don't, Jof. But there's always nice little compartments on these bags. Are nice. Anybody else got one of these bags? But power oak. But yeah, just tuck it away in underneath there, out of the way. Splendid. And then last but not least, we'll just move the mat away from there, and then we'll lift up the floor. There is the compartment for our trusty Cadac. It's just really handy in that position because you're right by the door, and then basically it's just a case of just lifting up the floor, straight outside with it, right by the gas outlet, tucked away in there, like, under the mat. Perfect. Right, all I've got, guys, is one last thing to do tonight. I have got the obligatory sticker that's got to go on here. So what we'll do is we'll just position it about, is that 180 degrees south? Look at that. Oh, we just love our little stickers, and I think I need to get one on my toaster as well. Look at that. That is absolutely perfect. Well, in that case, get the base on. The other thing, guys, I just realised I haven't got a licence plate on my Transcool, so I've just added a nice Dutch Mohotel sticker. I'll tell you what, guys, I'm feeling a bit like already in that mood. Anyway, thanks for watching the video, guys. I'm going to leave the video there. I'm going to go in and rip this video, and hope you enjoyed it, and all that. The sort of the good information I think you've got out of this video is the fact that just make sure your tyres are in A1 condition for your trip. Take it easy. We'll see you on the next one.